right, y'all. We back with episode 3 of the Next Step podcast. And in this episode today, we're going to be talking about life outside the classroom. All the fun things that y'all think about college. You know, we had the serious episodes, the first 2. And today I'm here with 2 alumni, 2 of my good friends, if y'all want to introduce yourselves.
My name is Riley. I'm from upstate New York. And I went to Coastal for 4 years.
What was your major?
Business management.
Okay, nice.
My name's Aaliyah. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I majored in public health. Also went to Coastal for 4 years.
Okay. So probably the first thing you think of when you're coming to college, and probably the one thing you're probably most nervous about, is making friends. Like, were y'all nervous about making friends when you came in?
Oh my God, yeah.
It was terrifying.
So y'all were roommates, or
Yeah.
how'd y'all find each other?
We met, or
Online,
we,
right?
yeah, a Facebook group. We found a bunch of girls, and yeah, that was it, really.
I think we both
We
didn't
met-
know anybody
We met
when we
like
came
10
down, right?
girls online, wanted to be roommates, and then it was COVID.
Mm,
So we
yeah,
had to
we had
cut
to,
it
yeah.
down a few. And then we literally met just that day we moved in.
How did that group go? Like, that first initial group of friends?
We only
That was
had,
it?
well, we had 8 when we first moved in?
No, we had
6.
Okay.
Yeah. It was good. We all met each other that same day. So like we didn't know each
It
other.
could have been worse.
Yeah. It really wasn't bad. It was honestly nerve-wracking because we didn't know anybody. We didn't know each other.
But that's real, though. Like, not everybody you meet in college, you're going to be friends with them the whole time. Like, you're going to find your
Oh, yeah.
people. You're going to find your...
You'll find your
Way.
people for sure.
Yeah.
It might take some time.
Yeah.
You'll find people that you just don't get along with.
Yeah, I wouldn't say worry about that at all. Just
Oh,
put
yeah.
yourself out
You'll
there.
eventually find your people no matter what. So
Yeah.
it's not something to like freak out about
Okay.
because everyone's in the same situation.
Yeah. And you'll probably meet a lot of people going out and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? But with going out is balancing that lifestyle of going out and doing your work and everything. Do you guys think you had a good balance? Like, how did you balance it? Because
I-
honestly, I had a bad balance.
I think
At first.
freshman year, it was all you wanted to do was go out.
Go out, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well, we were online, too.
yeah,
It was
Yeah.
COVID,
so
so
we
we
had a
were
lot
all
more
Yeah.
time. We had a lot more
That
time
is
to
true.
do whatever we wanted because it was COVID. So no in-person classes.
We weren't going to class.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You weren't meeting people at the dining hall because there
Right.
was no one in there. You weren't.
A lot of
meeting
people weren't
in
even
class.
there because it was COVID. Like, people were just online.
Y'all
So
remember
we had to
when
go out to meet people.
the bar closed at 12? So, like,
Yeah.
everybody be out by, like,
Went
8.
out.
Like,
Started getting ready at 5
No,
o'clock.
literally.
That was really crazy. That was
and
crazy
so
time.
early. And started getting ready to go at like 5, 6 o'clock probably.
Well, even progressing through college, do you think you got better at managing that time, or how did,
Yeah.
like, what made you,
Had
like,
to,
what were
I
some
feel.
tips that was like, maybe like, okay, I have to do this amount of assignments before I go out or something? Did y'all ever have something like that, or it just became more natural, like?
I think it
So-
depends on what type of person you are. I was a procrastinator, so
Yeah.
I waited to the last second for everything. So I didn't
Yep.
really, I didn't really learn my lesson. I feel like I always got it done, but I did stress a little bit. 'cause
Yeah.
I waited to the last minute. But I think
Facts.
it just depends if you're
Yeah, no, I'm the same.
how you do your schoolwork. and
Like,
stuff.
some things I would get done. But then other things, like big projects and stuff, I would always wait till the last minute. Like, of course, the big things. But,
Don't wait till the last minute
yeah,
Yeah,
at
don't.
all.
it will.
It sounds
no.
fun until you have to sit
You're like,
there
oh,
and
I'll
write,
do it tomorrow. I have so much time. And then,
until you have to write a 10-page essay in 30 minutes.
Right.
It's not
yeah.
gonna work out.
I remember one time I was literally up 24 hours
Yeah.
doing, like, an essay or something.
I mean,
big
that is
project.
college though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and you
Like,
just do it.
You
just
'Cause
gotta get it done.
You just, yeah.
Yeah.
Battles. Honestly.
And I know you worked too at the same time in college.
That's why,
a
like,
lot.
sometimes if I did procrastinate, then I'd have to go to work, and then I'm like, all right,
You can't do no
I
schoolwork.
really have like an hour to get something done.
You know,
But-
I kind of want you to speak from that perspective, because some people have the kind of the privilege that they don't have to work maybe in college and stuff. But for people that have to work in college to get the money and stuff, like, what would you say, like, any recommendations, or like how was the experience for you working in college and still trying to go out, or just like how was the experience like doing all of that, or was it just like regular for you?
I think
I mean,
Did you work too?
yeah.
I didn't work my
You did?
freshman year, and so
Me neither. I saved
because I
up
didn't have
money
a
in
car,
high school,
right?
so I didn't have to work freshman year because I was like.
But it was
scared.
also COVID. I was getting unemployment.
Yeah.
But then
Oh.
transferring from that to working a lot is just, it can be, I
You
don't know.
definitely do have to figure.
Like
out your
time
schedule
management
and,
is so, like you have no choice but to get stuff done.
like we had to pay our bills
Mm.
ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
so like we had no choice but to work.
Right. You
And
kind of
do
just
schoolwork.
do it.
Like we had to graduate.
Yeah.
And we
Grind.
had to work, but we also want to have fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
So
For
you just have
sure.
to manage your time right.
Yeah.
And if you don't, we got it all done. There was times where we didn't go out to do schoolwork because
Right.
we knew we had to work. But then there was also times we still went out when we did have schoolwork and had to work. So
I'll-
like,
I was literally about to say, like, you have to know when to say no to your friends and stuff. And y'all were always
You
good
do.
at that. I was about to say that, like, y'all were like, I'm not going out.
No, you literally
Right.
have to, or else you're gonna fall into that, like going out every
'Cause-
night,
yeah, 'cause then
not
every
going
time
to
you're
class,
just-
or just not doing your shit, just your
then-
stuff.
because then you're just
You
gonna
good.
say yes.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, me, I didn't really balance a lot. I didn't say no a lot until like literally my senior year, where I'm like, all right, I gotta get this stuff done for sure. So I would definitely say that's one of the big things is know when to say no. Have good balance. If you have to work, no, like schedule. I was never organized. Like, did you guys have like a planner and stuff? Like,
I always bought a planner and
I never
never
used
it.
it.
I never used it either.
but just have a good
Or I just
schedule.
stopped buying.
Have a good
Yeah.
schedule in mind. Like,
I would like figure out what time your classes are, figure out what times you can work to manage your schoolwork on top of it, because you can't just be going to work and expecting to get all your schoolwork done.
Yeah,
It's
you
just not
gotta
gonna work.
set a time for
You
like.
gotta- yeah. And don't overwork yourself either. You just have to balance
you're gonna
that.
burn yourself out.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
gonna
for
burn
sure.
yourself out.
But I think at Coastal, it's very easy to fall into the partying.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
trying to. Every day somebody's gonna ask you to go out.
Yeah.
It might be like that at other schools too. Like, there's always gonna be that one
Yeah.
friend like, oh, let's go do this, let's go do that.
I think just Coastal has a big name for
Yeah,
being a party school.
yeah,
Everyone like hypes it up so much. I feel like.
But I think there's people that go to college to just do.
Oh,
literally
for
ju-
sure.
just a party. Or some people
Or
that
do,
yeah,
like, not
there's-
to. Yeah.
just figure out what type of person you are and make that balance. You know what? That's gonna be the word of the episode. Balance.
Balance.
You got to.
Balance is important.
Very important. Anything else we think we should talk about, like for like just life outside the classroom, like what to expect, what to do? Trying to think.
I would say definitely like, don't just sit in your like if you have nothing to do, find something, go outside. Cause sitting in your like I know when we
We
were
always-
like,
Yeah.
especially as a freshman though, like coming into college,
I feel like we were in our room a lot.
and it can get
COVID
like
did a big,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
made a big impact on that though.
Mhm.
But I feel like we didn't take advantage of like what we could do.
right. I regret like not doing something like a club or something like
Yeah.
sports, anything. Like I should have
Yeah.
done that.
We talked about that last episode. Getting involved. Get involved. Do
Mhm.
things. Take
Literally.
advantage of the whole college experience.
Right,
Cause
because you blink and it's gone.
it's gone.
But then that also goes into like meeting friends and stuff.
Yeah.
The more clubs you join, the more things you do. You're gonna meet people. You're gonna find your people. Like
That
that's
you're-
how
yeah.
you find your group.
Facts.
Because if you have the same interests and stuff,
Right.
that's I feel like easier. And we didn't really do that.
No.
So we kind of stuck with the people we initially met the first day we got there, and then through that kind of found
Yeah, we
our friends.
you know gained more of a friend group.
Our whole group of roommates, we didn't stick. It didn't stick all the way,
Yeah.
which is fine. It happened.
It
Right,
happens.
that's so
It
normal
happens.
though.
Like
I've
something
heard that a
people
lot
get
of times.
Really nervous.
A lot of
about,
stories about that.
Because I've heard, some bad stories about roommates.
Yeah.
And it happens, but like you work through it.
You live and you
part of
learn.
The college experience is
Literally.
roommates and
Mhm.
all
Just
that.
learning to do things on your own. Like all of this,
Yeah.
you're like even if we tell you all this stuff, you're still gonna make mistakes. You still gonna figure out
Oh yeah.
different things and have roadblocks and just life.
I think
Just
from
college.
like a girl's perspective, though, roommates can be
Mm.
different than guys for sure.
Yeah, guys are way
Very
more like just chilling. We don't really.
I've never lived
Okay.
with more than one girl ever, so having 6 girls
like,
in
sharing-
one area
That's just bound for something bad to happen.
And that also comes into balancing too.
Yeah.
Your alone time and like spending time with your roommates and
Yep.
still trying to get to know them, but not getting too much time with each other. 'Cause
Right.
then that's when things go south.
Yep.
I think.
Well,
Balance.
balance. There we go. Okay. That was the life outside the classroom episode. Next episode, our final episode, is life after college. So I'll see you then. Thank you for tuning in.